Hello, fellow Uplanders. Welcome to a special edition of the Upland Property Experts. I am going to be going through three of the new racetracks in Upland. So these are the community-created racetracks, represent the MV Motors. I don't have the top hat today. Got to rep the MV Motors, light it up, we definitely, if you're not into the Upland merch, you definitely should check it out. You can actually use Upland UPX 15, get 15% off. So I'll just throw that little plug in there. You can't get this there though. What's that? Oh, that's a Miles B chain. You can't get that on the store though. That's my good luck charm. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to jump right into it. So here we are in the lovely world of Upland. I'm going to go ahead, jump right in. Alpha Race. We are going to look here. So the Marina Run, the Mission District, and the Genesis Loop were all already part of the race. So now we get to see Bullitt Car Chase Loop, Westwood Eclipse, and Midtown Terrace. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's view this Bullitt one. So it's 3 laps. It's 1.9 miles, all-class car, asphalt, sunny weather. And to the race. All right. Select my car. Oh, yeah. I'm never going to get tired of looking at Series 1 right there. That's what it's all about. All right, let's go ahead, select that car, and we'll do this for full screen and let it go. All right. So here we are. Red, blue, red, yellow. We have 2 SUVs that have no chance. 3, 2. Oh, is that the countdown's newer? Got a little bit of lag here. Oh, did my car just lag? That was bologna sandwich. Oh, we got to get rid of the logo here. So you can see the leaderboard. Orlando, 69. Maria Maint, Albin Kutch. Looks like I am not going to win this. So this is one of the new community tracks. I guess we should probably be watching what's actually happening here. See if we have some of the buildings. The colors are really interesting. The colors look a lot different. I feel like more vibrant in this environment. Do you see any meta ventures or landmarks? I think we see a couple maybe Ukrainian flags. Is that what we see there? Some townhouses. The pink. Look at the pinks really stand out, eh? I like that. Some nice straightaways here. Good little curve. I think it's got a good mix here. It's got some fairly good straightaways, but then I feel like some kind of technical curves that you have to go around. So I'd say overall pretty good. All right. Coming up on last lap. Oh, I like that the teal with the dark gray. Man, it was a good lap for me, but I'm getting smoked. I can't even see my competitors. I don't know what happened there. Whoa, did you see that? Oh, that was cool. It was like a crossover. Oh, because we like crossed the same spot. Oh, that would be cool. We got to get collisions in here. I want to do like burnout style, right? I feel like there should be. Is there music with this or no? Probably not. I can put myself here, I guess. All right. Come on, finish strong. Here we go. Man, it's a solid lap time, but I was too far behind for sure. I mean, as long as I didn't lose to the SUVs, we're all right. Third place is pretty bad. But so there we are. That was the first of the three new tracks that our community submitted. So that was the Bullitt Car Chase. Really cool. Had a little crossover bit, which we saw like some people crossing over. So that was kind of cool. 1.9 miles asphalt. Pretty cool. Let's go to the next one here. I like this design. Looks kind of interesting. So if we see how it plays out, it's 3 laps, 1.9 miles, asphalt, sunny, looks pretty standard. Let's go ahead, enter the race. We will pick this beautiful red Series 1 racer. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. We will pull up. Here we go. All right. Red, blue, red, black. Let's see how this plays out. So now this one had an interesting like inner circle, outer circle kind of feel. So I'm going to be curious how it actually drives here. So like when you actually have to transition into the inner circle, I'm crushed. I'm keeping that red wants to pass me so bad, and I'm like, nope. Who's that? Is that you, SA? I see you in your red. Let's see. Otto Welch. Oh man. Okay, so are we in the inner loop now? It's kind of a weird shape. It's interesting because it obviously gives a lot of exposure to a very specific set of like the area, but it doesn't seem super built out as some of the other ones. I don't see a lot of like large buildings or anything particularly crazy. No landmarks. Oh, that's kind of a cool building. Overall, I mean, it's I like the inner circle design of it, but yeah. All right, let's see here. Lap 2. Yeah, some of the turns are a little because when they're really sharp like that, it's kind of hard to make that look natural, in my opinion. Because like the other thing is like you don't see like brake lights, so like it's hard to appreciate like if they're braking or not. But minor detail. So a little bit, this track seems to run a couple seconds faster than the other one, which is interesting considering that they're both 1.9 miles long. This one does seem to be a couple seconds quicker, likely because there are like the larger oval would allow you to maintain speed more for longer periods of time. And then it's just those like harsh kind of curves that will slow you down. All right. Get the I like the blue with the red roof. I don't usually like that in the designer mode, but here it actually doesn't look bad when you're in ground level. Jeez, oh Pete's. Well, that was, oh my goodness. They were getting fast and furious there. Lots of dust particles spinning up. We finish in, I guess our tires caught fire. I'm not sure what happened there. My goodness. I'm glad damage isn't in yet. That would have been painful. All right. Another third place. Goodness. This track does have that one property with a custom build model on the right. Yeah, that's true. Is it what model is it? So thank you, UVKJC. I did see that there was one that was an interesting model. I didn't catch quite what it was, but yeah, there was on one of the pieces there was a one I didn't see. So that's a good call. So there is a custom piece on there. Third place. All right, that was fun. So let's go to the third and final racetrack, and that is Midtown Terrace. It is 3 laps. It is 2.4 miles, so a little bit longer than the other ones. It's all class asphalt sunny, which I'm assuming is just default. So we will go ahead and select. Oh, love it. Look at that. Every time. Never going to get old. All right, let's go ahead and select that car. And start the race. All right, so here we are doing the Midtown Terrace racetrack. So let's do that. I gotta put it up here. There we go. All right. Starting off strong right next to a house. Whoever his house is that. Like walk out your front door and then get hit by a race car. Seems very dangerous. The houses are very close to the street. I feel concerned for children. This would be a terrible neighborhood to live in from a sound-wise perspective. But from a game perspective, my gosh, holy cow. Look at this. This is what it's about. So if you don't understand the power of coordinating a community build at this point, here's a pretty darn good example of why community building is important. Look at how slick this looks comparatively. Look at how complete and finished this neighborhood looks. Like, to me, this is a much more compelling, and I'm trying to stay objective to just kind of go through the races, but come on. I mean, this is very cool as far as, let me change some of the views. Let me go helicopter here and see. So we can see it's a much larger track. Curious. So that's a bit of a dare. So now we're back at the beginning. We're racing down here. Again, you can just like all of the houses, like look at how cool that looks when it's all built out. Like, zoom. And really cool from a first person, but I wanted to, because Midtown Terrace has some cool, I'm curious if we could see it from this view. If you go over, they actually have like spelled out MTU with like the tops of their buildings and some other cool stuff. So you can actually like see some cool messaging and stuff in their buildings, which is fun. But yeah, look at how nice this looks. Yeah, Eddie Toro says sick. There's a comment. Yes, Eddie, I do agree. I think it is sick. This is super cool. Oh no, second place. Come on. You could do it. Look at I think that's it. Look at how nice this looks. Like to actually have a neighborhood completely built out, to me, it completely changes the feel of the racetrack because it feels like much more involved. This is interesting, like all these like random streets. And then there we go. So this is definitely the longest of the three. The other ones were both under a minute. This one is think what was that, a minute 20. What up, Kevin Luxury in the house? Yes, we were just going through the three new racetracks. I think there's a community vote that's going to be happening. I believe I think that's what's happening, that there's going to be a community vote. So everybody, we went through one of each in this video. If you need to go back and look, you can go back and check out the details of your favorite one. I'm going to go ahead and switch back up to car mode. I like car mode. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's go driver. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right. So we'll do a lap in this. I think this would be a cool track to be in this mode. Looks like buildings on Racetrack are going to look super good. Yeah, no, they do. Like, I mean, again, like, look at how cool this looks. Like, you really feel like you're racing through, an actual city here. Like, this is really cool. Like, this shows you why it's important to build these communities out. Because in this layer 2, like in this layer 2 racing game, oh my gosh, am I really going to come in third again? You guys are the worst. Just because I'm mint 3 doesn't mean I should be in third place. Come on now. Oh, whew. That was odd. Did that like time out? Huh. I think we need to play that one again because that was not the end of that race. That's not how that race lap ends. But keep in mind, this is the alpha testing. So this is very early on with this product. So, crashes, kind of, some of the little glitchy stuff. That's it's going to happen. All right. So here we are. And this is doing some of these community tracks. We're going to do the Midtown Terrace one again because it seemed to glitch out. The track seemed to end before the third lap, and I wasn't paying super close attention, but we'll redo it anyway. It's a cool track. Midtown Terrace here is one of these submitted tracks. And it was a little bit longer, and they had mentioned that there was a limit, but I think the limit was 2.5 miles. And this one is 2.3. So it's under the limit, but the other ones are 1.9. And so I'm curious how this, we'll just watch it again here. All right. What do you guys think? Those who are watching, have you watched all 3? What's your favorite one so far? Who's got your vote? What would you like to see maybe that isn't featured in one of these racetracks? What's a racetrack feature that you wish you would see? Zoom. Man, we need oh wait, I think there's some music. Hold on. Maybe I'll just do brand overlay. I think there's here. Oh, feeding the ducks. Oh yeah, how about that? Oh, you know what? Wait, this one's called night driving. Technically it's during the day, but yeah, give it a little soundtrack. No dead air. Yeah. You're listening to Smooth Jazz 98 here on UPX Podcast. If you're just now tuning in, we are testing out some of the alpha racetracks of Upland.me. These are community submitted racetracks that travel around different neighborhoods in San Francisco. We are currently viewing the Midtown Terrace track coming in at 2.3 miles. It is the longest track. It also has a significantly more established neighborhood with multiple buildings along the track. Very exciting. Here we are finishing round 2. Maybe I was incorrect. Maybe we did do full 3 laps last time. Yeah, this is cool. I could watch this. Although it does frighten me. Like, that's a logistic nightmare. You walk out to your front door and it's like you're in the street in a racetrack. Like, can you imagine? You're like, I'm going to go get the mail, and you step out and you're going to go buy a Ferrari. I appreciate doing shout out for providing some royalty-free tracks. This jammer is called Night Driving by Street Over. Man, third place again. Shenanigans. Okay, so this is what I don't get. So we just have another lineup. Because it says that from third it's 2 of 3. Oh, so maybe that's the glitch. Is the glitch that it doesn't increment? It's like the race is over at this point. We're just waiting for the other one. But see how it says 2 of 3? I think that's what it was. I think it was just that it had 2. Okay, so there it was. That was Alpha Racing from Upland. Very cool stuff. You got to check out all 3 of those tracks. The Bullitt Car Chase loop, the Westwood Eclipse, and the Midtown Terrace. 3 fantastic content. For one last bonus and small plug, for those of you who don't know the Bones Balboa project, Bones Balboa is in phase 2 of its development, and we will be doing pre-orders for phase 2 building, which I'm sure you hear. If you are interested, please reach out to me on Discord, or if we are connected on Facebook, feel free to do that too. So here is Bones Balboa. So this guy lives in Balboa Lake, LA. He's coming along quite nicely. The phase 1 is the skull and the teeth, the nose, the eye. Phase 2 is going to be the cheekbones with some red war paint. So this war paint. We then have a golden turquoise kind of decorative head band situation going on there. And then phase 2, which will begin later, probably a month or 2, we'll have a crown of apartments all along the top. So if you're interested in pre-ordering one of the properties, the Skeleton King, be sure to hit me up. Thank you for everyone for joining in, and hopefully you got to look at that. Also, so this is all UCC. I can't remember, 200,000 or 300,000 spark hours is going into this. It's quite spectacular. There we go. Bonus to we got another piece to install for that. Just come along. Thank you, UCC. All right, everybody. Well, appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you got to see some good stuff. And we will catch you around.